Good afternoon, one and all. I, Dr. Neeru Malik, invite today's speaker, Ms. Renu from Pimpri Chinchwad University. Has completed her ME in Computer Science and Information Technology from Amravati University, having an experience of total 9 years, and her area of interest is information security. So I would like to invite the speaker now on the stage. Ms. Renu, you can please start.
Yes, hello. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone present here. Today I'm going to deliver. Let me share my screen first. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm delivering a seminar. Sorry. I'm delivering a webinar on advancements in video steganography. Now, before moving towards the advancements or what exactly the steganography is, let us see what exactly is going around the world. Now, these are the top cyber attack statistics. Now, do you know that every single minute, Facebook users share about 2.5 million pieces of content? YouTube users upload 72 hours of content. 200 emails are being sent every day. Now, the question is the data which we share on the internet actually is secure and private? So according to the report published by privacyrights.org, there is a hacker attack every 39 seconds. A cyber attack occurs roughly once every 39 seconds. More than 800,000 people fall victim to cyber attacks each year. Criminal hacking causes more than 45% of sensitive data leaks. About 95% of all the breaches target government organizations, technological companies, or retail groups. In 2023, there were over 6 billion malware attacks worldwide. Ransomware has become one of the most pervasive and fastest growing threat to individuals and organizations worldwide. So now this actually results in the user passwords and ID private data being leaked. So the moral is that we need to secure our data from being hacked or stolen, because it is only one of the important asset of ours. So let me introduce, or we can say like one of the main solution for this is steganography. So let me introduce with the steganography. Now this is the table of contents which I'll try to cover it. For example, information hiding. What is that? Then what is cryptography? What is the difference between steganography and cryptography? Its advantages, disadvantages, applications, and what are the evolutions and the latest innovations in video steganography? Okay. Now, before proceeding, let us see what is information hiding. In cybersecurity, information hiding is a technique which is used to protect sensitive data from unauthorized access, detection, or modification. Now, transmitting confidential images between the two channels suffer from hacking. So therefore, protecting confidentiality has become a very essential issue. Recently, there are many techniques and various techniques have been developed to protect our data. For example, steganography, watermarking, cryptography, etc. Now, in the slide, we can see this differentiation. Now, security systems is being divided into two branches, like cryptography and information hiding. So we'll see in short what is cryptography. So it is the art of secret writing, and information hiding basically is divided into two things, that is watermarking and steganography. Watermarking again has two branches, that is robust and fragile. Steganography has two branches, that is linguistic and technical. And under technical, we have digital images, video, audio, and text. So what is steganography? Let us see. Before coming to this, let us see the difference between watermarking and steganography. So watermarking and steganography has both are said to be an embedding methods. Both are used for embedding the data, but there is a slight difference. The basically steganography is embedding the data into another multimedia, which can be a text, video, audio, or anything. And in steganography, we can actually hide the huge amount of data. But in watermarking, which is basically used for proving the copyright, it aims to store the or to embed this small amount of data as compared to the steganography. So basically, a watermarking is a process of hiding a digital information. Okay. Now, in short, cryptography and steganography both has the same intention, that is embedding the data. But still, there is a difference between the both. As I said, cryptography is the art of writing or secret writing, and steganography is embedding process. Okay. So steganography is a technique of hiding secret data within an ordinary non-secret file or message in order to avoid detection. The word steganography is derived from a Greek word, where stego or stegnos, which means covered, and the Greek word graphy or graph is nothing but the writing. So if you combine both of them, it means covered writing. So steganography is nothing but a covered writing. So now steganography can be used to conceal almost any type of digital content, including text, image, video, or audio content. Now, here I would like to explain this with the help of an example. Now, this is a sentence: simply encrypt correct reading exactly twice. Now, this is a simple statement. Okay. Now, let us consider that I want to pass on or communicate this message to my friend. But at the same time, I want to embed some secret message in that, which I and that particular person will only know that. But if now, if I'm showing the sentence, can you imagine that there is something in that or secret messages hidden in that? No. Correct. But there is a message. Let us see. What I did, I used this technique where every word's first alphabet, I'm passing it as a secret message. So here S, if I combine all these first letters of each and every word, then I'll get the secret message. That is, my secret message is secret. So I'm passing secret as a secret message to my friend, but in a statement. And if I'm passing this statement as a message, then nobody can reveal that there is something hidden in that. Okay. So this is nothing but the type of steganography. Okay. Now let us see how many types of steganography are there. First one is text steganography, which in short I have explained in the previous slide. Now here text steganography can also be can also have different formats. Like for example, one can be format based methods. Now in this, basically there are certain spaces or font sizes. These can be used for inserting or embedding the data in that, secret data in that. And another can be a linguistic method where it manipulates the syntax and the semantics of that particular sentence, and this can be used for embedding the secret information. Okay. Then comes image steganography. Now image, we know that image has certain pixels in that. Okay, so we can manipulate with those pixels. So in all those pixels, we have a binary data where which has LSB and MSB, that is least significant bits and most significant bits. So I can manipulate with the least significant bits and use those bits to embed the secret data and then pass that over the communication channel. Okay, then comes video steganography. Again, it has LSB coding. Now, audios also have least significant bits. These files, audio files, have LSB. Again, I can use those least significant bits to hide the data. Then comes video steganography. Video is nothing but the combination of audio and images. Okay, so again, it has LSB techniques where I can use both the LSBs, that is of audio and video, that is audio and the images, and use those LSBs to hide my secret data and pass that video on the communication channel. Again, there is a motion vector embedding also, where motion vectors in the compressed videos formats like MPEG is used to hide the information. Okay. Then comes network steganography. In network steganography, we know that there is TCP/IP protocols. Okay, so I can use those header protocols or unused fills in that for transferring the secret data, and hence nobody will understand that there is a secret data in that. Again, then comes DNA steganography. Now DNA, it is nothing but it actually uses the DNA sequences to encode and hide the information. Okay, then comes QR code steganography, where here the manipulation is done, where we can embed within the patterns of the QR codes. Okay, and seeing that on that QR code, nobody can guess that some information is being hidden in that. So this is the advantage of steganography, where we are hiding the data as well and passing it on the communication channel, and it is being received by the intended person as well. And the third party doesn't comes to know that there is a certain hidden information in that. Okay, now in brief, we'll see what the cryptography is. Okay, so cryptography is nothing but a Greek word that is crypto, which is the hidden secret. So cryptography is a practice and study of hiding the information. It is the art or the science of converting a plain intelligible data into an unintelligible data. Means what? A simple plain text will be encrypted, will be converted into ununderstandable word, and it will be then transferred to the intended person. And since it is in encrypted form, which is not understandable, so nobody can understand what exactly the message is. And the main purpose is that of cryptography is that to achieve confidentiality, integrity, and accuracy. Then purpose like authentication, which means that it is a process of proving one's identity. Okay, means what? Whatever the message I'm encrypting and passing it to the person, he is the authenticate one because he has that particular key, and using that key only he will be able to decrypt it. So it means that he is authenticated person. After that, confidentiality, to achieve confidentiality means what? It is ensuring that one can read the message, that nobody else, only that particular intended person is only able to, or he has only received it. So, and nobody else. So that is nothing but the confidentiality. And integrity means what? Whatever the message I'm transferring from one place to the other, it is being not tampered by somebody else. So it is passed as it was. And the last one is a non-repudiation, which it means that the person who is passing that information has only passed and nobody else. So all these things are the purpose of cryptography. Now, this is the type of cryptography. There are three types, that is secret key cryptography, second private key cryptography, and last one is hash function. Now, secret key cryptography means like in the figure I have shown you, in this, while doing encryption, we use certain key. Okay, so using that key, we encode that data or we encrypt that data and then pass it to the intended person. And then the receiver who has received that message will use the same key to decrypt it. So when at this time, both the keys are same, then at, that type of cryptography will be nothing but the symmetric key cryptography. Okay, now the second one is asymmetric key cryptography. Now here, encryption key will be different and decryption key will be different. So the key which is used for encryption is called as public key, and for decrypting it, the key is called as private key. Now, public key, even if it is hacked by somebody else, but he is still not able to decrypt it because the private key is only known to that particular intended person. So this is more secure kind of cryptography. And the last one is hash function, but it is called as one-way cryptography because once we have encrypted it, there is no, it is not recoverable. The plain text is not recoverable easily. Okay, so these are the three types of cryptographic algorithms. Okay, then we'll see what is the difference then. Now, so there are certain points which based on which we'll be differentiating it. Now, steganography is, as we said, it is a covered writing. Means what? We are encrypting it and we are hiding it inside another multimedia and then transferring it. Then cryptography is nothing just for, we are just converting it into ciphertext, that is ununderstandable code, and then passing it. Then the goal of steganography is secret communication, and cryptography's goal is data protection. Popularity, now steganography is less popular as compared to cryptography. Maybe here more overhead is included in steganography, that's why. Then techniques, steganography uses a spatial domain, transform domain, model-based, and ad hoc. And cryptography, it uses transposition, substitution, stream cipher, and block cipher. Then it is implemented on, steganography is implemented on audio, video, image, and text. And cryptography is only for text files. Now, types of attacks, in case of steganography is a stegn analysis, and in cryptography it is called as cryptanalysis. Attacks means what? Like whatever we have encrypted or whatever the secret information is being transferred, it is being on the other side, it is being converted into understandable code. So that is nothing but the attack. Okay. Then this is the small diagram related to how the steganography is done. So we have a cover file and we have a secret message. Okay. Now the secret message will be first embedded into this covered file, which can be an audio file, video file, it can be an image. Okay, then after embedding it, we'll be using some encoder and a key for encoding it or embedding it. And then we get a stego object. We'll be passing that in the on the communication channel, and this stego object will then be given to the intended person. Then he will be using the same key or the key for decoding it, and he'll get the secret message. Now, there are various steganography tools available which are open source. For example, StegHide, StegoSuite, OpenPuff, Steganography, and SSSuite Pascal. Now, every tool has its own importance. So StegHide, it conceals the information in other files. StegoHide is Java-based, and OpenPuff. Now, to explain this, I would like to give you a small demonstration on OpenPuff. Okay. Now for this, what I did, I'll go on the desktop. Okay. On the desktop, I had created two folders, first of all, that is Stego data and hidden data. In Stego data, I have one image and there is a secret message, a simple message which I have written on a notepad. And my secret message is, hey, it's a beautiful day. Okay. Now I want to pass this secret message to the other side. Okay. Now for this, this is what OpenPuff. Now it is open source, so you can easily download it. And after extracting the file, you'll get this. And now here it is showing you that steganography, it is for hiding and it is for unhiding. Now I'll click on the hide button, and here, see, cryptography, here you need to set the password. So here, for example, they are telling me that the password should be 8, minimum 8 and maximum 32. So for example, I'm putting some password here. Okay. And now I'll browse it and I'll select my secret message here. Okay. After that, now here you can again set two passwords to make it more secure. But if you don't need, you can just enable it. So I'm just enabling it. But if you want, you can. Okay. After that, I have set my password. I've selected my secret message, and then I will add my cover file. Okay. So here I've selected this my image where in which I'll be hiding my secret message. Okay. Now after adding it, then I'll say hide data. Okay. Now after hiding, where it should be, for that I will need to create again folder. So for example, on the desktop, I've created another folder that is hidden data, and I'll say okay. Okay. And it will be processed. Done. Now we'll again go on the desktop. Okay. Now see, there was nothing on the hidden data folder, but now I can see there's one image that is sun, named as sun. Now see here, this was my previous image. Now its size is what? Its size is 61.5. Okay. And then when I'll go here in the hidden data folder, the file's size has changed. That is 126 KB. Now here only you can recognize that something more information is being hidden over here. This can be an indication. Okay. Now I'll be passing this image to the intended person or the receiver. Now what he has to do is he has to again download OpenPuff software for decrypting it. Okay. So again he'll be having this window. Now suppose I want to decrypt it. Okay. So I'll click on unhide. Okay. Now this password is known to me and that particular intended person only. So now since I know it, so I'll be putting that password. Okay. These two were not there. That's why I'm disabling it. Okay. After that, I'll add that carrier which I received it. Okay. In the desktop, I have hidden data, and here I got the image, right? So I want to decrypt or take the information, whichever the secret information was embedded in this, from this image. So I'll be selecting this image, open it, and then I'll say unhide. Okay. So it has been processed. Done. Now see, in the hidden folder, hidden data folder, I got the secret message. So it's the same as that which I have sent earlier. So this is a simple example of steganography, okay, where I am hiding my secret message inside another image and then passing it on to the receiver side. So by using OpenPuff, it becomes easy. The only thing is that you need to have that software on both the sides, and the password which you are setting is known to that person, the two persons only, and nobody else. So this was a simple demonstration for steganography, basically image steganography. Now let us move towards, that is disadvantages and advantages of disadvantage of steganography. So it can be used by intelligence agencies for sending their secret data. And another advantage is that it's very primary advantage is nobody doubts about it. Okay, now as we have seen that I'm just passing my image to the person, but if the third person looks after it, he will not understand that there is something hidden inside it. So so this is the main advantage of steganography, where the third party or the hacker doesn't comes to know that there is a message in that. Then what is the disadvantage then? Now many terrorist attacks and anti-human activities have been carried out by using this steganography technique. Now, if the file size is again huge, then someone can suspect about it. As I have demonstrated that previously the file size was 61 and after that it came to be 126. So if the secret data which is to be hidden inside, if it is too huge, then somewhere the image or the video or the audio quality will be compromised. And if it is compromised in the larger extent, then the third party can suspect that there is something hidden inside that particular multimedia. Okay. And regarding this terrorist attack, we know that we know that various attacks has happened because of this. So the terrorist uses such kind of medias to pass the information. Okay. One of the example is 2611. It has been predicted that the terrorist used steganography for passing the secret information or messages. Okay. Now, next one is steganography techniques. Now, which are those? We'll see. Okay. Now, first one is LSB insertion. Now, as I explained, okay. As I said that an image is made up of pixels, and pixels they are in 8 bits. Okay, so basically the pixels follow certain color models. Now we'll consider, for example, RGB color model. Okay, now every bit, every binary bit has more significant bits and less significant bits. Now, less significant bits can be, if I'm tampering with that, or if I'm altering something or embedding something information there, the image is not that much altered. So we can easily embed the information and pass it on. Another technique is transform domain technique. Okay, now here it can be used for embedding the data within the transformed coefficients of video frames. Then comes spread spectrum technique. In this technique, the hidden message is spread across the video frames. So it offers higher security and resistance to noise and compression. So it means that the hidden data is, it is more securely transferred. Then comes masking and filtering. So information is hidden by marking and filtering the specific regions of the video. So first of all, the specific regions are being detected, and then it is utilized for masking to hide the information, and then it is then transferred to the other side. Okay, now with this example, I would like to explain LSB steganography. As I said, that images are made up of pixels. Okay, and this pixels has follow certain color models. Now here there is an example of RGB model. Now see, red color, RGB means what? It is red, green, and blue. Now see, RGB, now it has 3 parameters, that is RGB. Now now every parameter is of 8 bit. Okay, so so if I want red color, then what I'll do, I'll be putting all the ones in the first parameter, that is R, and all others 0. Okay, all the 8 bits will be 0, which means that this color depicts a red color. Similarly green, and similarly blue. Okay, now in this 8 bits, as shown in this figure, this is the most significant bits and this is the less significant bits. Now, if I'm tampering with this less significant bit, then see what happens. Now, in this image, which I'm showing is green color. Okay, now for this green color, red color, all the bits will be 0, and blue color, all the bits will be 0. But in the middle, that is, this is 255. It means that it is green color. Okay, now even now in this less significant bits, I have made 0, 0. Okay, but still there is no such difference you can see in both these images. This even if it is all ones, again it is green. Even if it is I'm making 0 LSB, again it is green. So there is no much difference. So human eye cannot recognize that there is a tampering with the bits, and hence easily I can use these LSB for embedding my secret information. Okay, so this is the advantage of LSB. Then we'll move forward, that is towards applications of video steganography. So first one is it is secure communication. It means that we are using some covered media and then passing on the information. So it is secure communication. Then in case of digital watermarking, we can use this. Then data hiding in surveillance systems, for like in the military or in some intelligence systems, we need some locations or something timestamps. So we can embed this metadata like timestamps, locations, and sensor information within the surveillance footage. Okay, and easily we can pass it on. So nobody will understand that the secret information is being transferred. And covert channels, like it creates hidden channels for communication within the video streams. Again, it is useful for secure transmissions in high risk environments. So these are all the applications of video steganography. Okay. Now, video steganography is popularly used in intelligence agencies, military area, medical sector, and multimedia. Now, medical sector has also benefited from the applications of video steganography. Now, how we'll see the current now basically the current advancements in health sector which is being made, in that whatever the patient's information is, we are storing it in the digital form. Then further, this digital information, we are storing it on the cloud and then transferring it to the respective patients. But as we have seen in the first slide, like for every 39 seconds, the hackers are hacking is being done. So our sensitive data is being hacked by somebody else. Now, in this case, if this sensitive of patient's data is being tampered or altered or being stolen, then it will have a negative impact on the patient's health. So therefore, the medical sectors nowadays is using video steganography techniques to conceal this private information about the patients from the unauthorized entities, which is, when it is being transferred via communication channel. So it has been, video steganography has been proved very useful in medical sector. Now let's see what are the characteristics of any steganography method. First one is imperceptibility. Now, what is that imperceptibility? It is the capability of the method to hide secret information that is not visible to the human eye. Means what? As we have seen in the LSB insertion, what I'm doing, I'm embedding this secret information in the LSB. But the green color, it was previously, and later on it was the same. So I cannot detect that the color, because the color is same. So I cannot detect that there is a data hidden inside that. So this is nothing but imperceptibility. Similarly, if I'm passing a simple image or a video to my friend or something, so for the other parties, it is a normal video, but I and the receiver knows that something is hidden inside that. Then comes robustness. Robustness, it means that it refers to the extent to which the secret media is embedded and retrieved without any loss of information. It means that when the message or the image has been passed on to the receiver side, he is able to extract that data without any loss of information. So that it is the main characteristic of steganography. It means that the data is not being lost. After that, hiding capacity. Now, hiding capacity, it is nothing but it is an important metric to measure the amount of secret media that is hidden inside the cover image with minimum distortion. So hiding capacity is also called as embedding capacity. Hiding capacity is calculated by dividing the amount of secret information by the total size of the cover media. So hiding capacity should be increased, or our intention should be to hide more and more data and then pass it on inside another multimedia and then pass it to the intended user. So that will be your best steganography method. And then last one is security. Next. Now, steganalysis technique. Now, what is this? This is nothing but the attack on steganography. It is nothing but the extracting the secret message from any media which is being used for transferring the data. So it is a procedure that focuses on detecting hidden information or data within various types of digital media. The main aim is to use the extracted information or destroy it. Okay, now stigma analysis can be done by the good person or the person and the bad person as well. So if the person is good, I mean, if he is authorized one, then he'll be using to extract that information and use it for the good. But if a terrorist is using that, obviously he will be using that for destroying something. So it depends. Now, stigma analysis methods are broadly classified into three types. Signature stigma analysis, statistical, and feature-based stigma analysis. Now, this is a small picture or image which is showing you this three types of stigma analysis. In the signature stigma analysis, as the name suggests, it uses signature left behind by embedding the method to detect the presence of the secret information. So it uses a signature. Statistical means it uses various statistical methods and mathematical formulas to detect and uncover the secret information. And feature-based means what? It extracts the features from the cover video and stego video for investigating the presence and thereby uncovering the secret information. Then signature analysis is again has two types, that is visual attacks and structural attacks. Okay. And feature-based, machine learning and deep learning. These things, these two are in boom, and these are the latest innovations, we can say, which are being used in steganography. Then, now let us move towards the evolution of video steganography technologies. Now, as we have discussed earlier, there are basically video steganography. It is a process of hiding secret information inside the videos. Now, videos, as I said, is the combination of audios and the images. Now, by using various techniques, for example, LSB, DCT, WT, DWT, all these are the earlier technologies which were used for hiding the data inside the any kind of multimedia. Okay, now each and everything has, each of these methods has its own advantages and disadvantages. Okay. But nowadays, now the latest innovations have been done in video steganography. So overcoming all the drawbacks in the earlier methods, all these methods are being introduced or used nowadays. So video steganography has seen significant advancements in leveraging new technologies and methodologies to improve the efficiency and capacity and security of embedding the information in video files. First one is deep learning and neural networks. So in this, basically, in deep learning, CNN, that is convolutional neural networks, comes into play. Okay, now this is being used to develop more robust and efficient video steganography. Why? Because they learn the complex patterns and embeds the information in less noticeable ways. So this is the main advantage of CNN. So there is a difference between a normal neural networks and convolutional neural networks. So basically here CNN is used. After that comes adaptive steganography. Now these algorithms adjust the embedding process based on the content of the video frames, making it harder to detect. Okay, so here basically a complexity and the texture of the different regions in a frame is being analyzed, and then these algorithms can be embedded. So in this, what happens, the complex areas will be used for embedding more data, and the less or the simple area will be used for embedding the less amount of data. So in this way, we can easily achieve robustness and optimize the invisibility. Then comes a 3D video steganography. Now we have 2D videos, we have 3D videos. The difference is that in 3D videos, we have an extra or additional layer here. So we can use that particular additional layer for embedding the information. Okay, so this is the advantage in using 3D video steganography. Then generative adversarial networks. Now, this employs GANs to generate steganography video frames that are indistinguishable from the real frames. Okay, so this is extremely high imperceptibility and is resistant to detection. Then comes hybrid methods. Hybrid means what? It is a combination of traditional and the modern techniques. For example, LSB and deep learning. Okay, so this can be easily used to make your steganographic method more robust and imperceptible. And again, you can make it more resistant to various attacks. Then there is a temporal redundancy exploitation. Then there is quantum video steganography and blockchain integration. Blockchain integration is again very useful because it ensures what? It ensures integrity and security of the embedded data. So here, basically what it does, it records the transactions of the embedded data. So one can ensure that the data has been tampered with. So by using blockchain integration method, we can see that whether the data is being tampered or it is being transferred as it was. So here, so it provides more additional layer of security and verification. Okay. Then there are certain key aspects to it. Like for example, related to deep learning, the first one is end-to-end learning framework. So here there is in deep learning, there is end-to-end learning framework where there is autoencoders and GANs. Okay, now autoencoders can be trained to embed data in video frames during encoding phase and extracted during decoding phase. So encoders are used for both, and we can easily train it accordingly. And in generative adversarial networks, it consists of generator and a discriminator. Generator for encoding the data and discriminator for extracting the data. Then the second aspect is convolutional neural network, as we have discussed, CNN. So it can be trained accordingly. Then comes RNN, that is recurrent neural networks, and long short-term memory networks. So both are suitable for handling sequential data, making them ideal for temporal analysis and videos. Okay. Then future scope of video steganography. So let us see. The future scope of the video steganography is broad and promising, driven by the growing demand for secure communication method in an increasingly digital world. Now, artificial intelligence methods like machine learning, neural networks can be extensively used in image steganography and have proved to improve the imperceptibility, robustness, and computational cost. Now, all these three things are the main characteristics of steganography. Now, this can be easily achieved through artificial intelligence because artificial intelligence methods are optimal and provides adaptive solutions. Then second, using generative adversarial network for video steganography is a field having scope to be explored. So the lot of work is going on in this field. So since because GANs, that is general adversarial networks, are powerful artificial intelligence network used in image reconstruction field. Image steganography using GANs is popular and has achieved a great performance with increased security, robustness, and capacity. So all these three things can be achieved by using general adversarial networks. Then another method that can be explored is the coverless steganography, where cover object is generated or selected from the database based on the secret information. So your database comes into picture, where now why? Because this coverless steganography has added advantage, as there is no need to transfer the original cover object for the stegn analysis. That is for extracting the data. So this was all about future scope of video steganography. And finally, we'll come to the conclusion. So steganography, it is the art of hiding sensitive, secret data without generating any curiosity and suspicion amongst the third party. So with proper usage of steganography can prove to be the ultimate solution to information hiding. On the contrary, its misuse is devastating and unthinkable. And last but not the least, the intention needs to be good for using steganography. Thank you.
Any query to any participant? Any query to any participant can please post in the chat box. Okay, thank you so much, Renu ma'am, for just giving such a wonderful and knowledgeable session to us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.